Well, that evening, what happened changed my life forever. I was sound asleep in my house, and I wasn't really asleep. I was sleeping in my bedroom, and Gretchen's mom, who was very good friends with my mom at the time, they were talking on my front porch, and all I could hear them saying, all I heard of Gretchen's mom saying to my mom was, "Well, I can't believe that our kids did this, and I can't understand why your son would let him in when he wasn't supposed to." They had this discussion, and her mom said, "Well, I really think that Gretchen and Derek should be friends, but we have to set some ground rules." And her mom was very worried that Gretchen was pregnant, and my mom assured her that I had protection and everything, but her mom kind of laughed and thought it was funny because her mom said, "Well, Derek is so shy. Normally he comes to my daughter's house. He's so shy. He has all he can do is to knock on our front door. I can't believe he really did this with him." And my mom was surprised too, and they were laughing about it. Well, it all kind of worked out, but Gretchen and I were allowed to hang out together, but we were never allowed to be totally alone together. My mom was always there, or her mom was there, and I was never really allowed to be alone with her after that. But that didn't stop us from hanging out and having fun together. I was a 12-and-a-half-year-old boy. I had never smoked before, and Gretchen introduced me to cigarettes. This is why I love to smoke today. She was only 14.5 years old, and the reality is I got drunk when I was 12.5 years old with Gretchen. She had an older sister who was, I don't know, about 18, and I'll never forget the time I was 12.5 years old, almost 13, and Gretchen had a case of beer and said, "Derek, do you want to get fucked up with me?" And I said, "Well, how can I do this?" She said, "Don't worry, my parents won't be back." She invited me to go into her bedroom, and she had all this beer. She said, "Show me you're a real man. Get all fucked up with me and shit." So we drank a whole bunch of beer and got all fucked up together. And I said to Gretchen, "Our parents don't want us screwing around like this." And Gretchen said, "Don't worry, my parents aren't home. You're in my bedroom now. You're safe." And I'd never been in her bedroom before. She had all these posters of Quiet Riot, our favorite rock groups and shit. We both liked the same kind of music. And Gretchen said to me, "Derek, show me you're a real man. It's your turn to be on top now. Don't worry, I have a rubber for you." Well, I couldn't resist. It was getting dark out, but I knew. She said her parents weren't going to be home about 10 o'clock that night. I said, "Well, Gretchen, I have a lot of homework to do." And Gretchen said, "Fuck your homework. Do you want to do your homework or fuck me?" And I said, "Gretchen, I love you. I want to fuck you." And I had a raging heart out at that time. It hurt. So Gretchen pulled off her mini skirt. She spread her legs and said, "Derek, let's have a good time." And I was really nervous. She said, "Don't be nervous. You've done this with me before. Just be a real man and show me you love me." So I was nervous, so she put on our favorite song, "Come On, Feel the Noise, Girls Fuck the Boys." And at that point, all was history. I went inside of Gretchen. I only lasted about 3 minutes, and I blew my load. And Gretchen, I started crying. Gretchen said, "Why are you crying?" I said, "Well, Gretchen, I couldn't last that long. I can't hold it back." Gretchen said, "It's okay. You did the best you could. You're a little kid. You've got to learn how to hold it back and control it. The more we fuck, the better you'll get." She kissed me and said, "We're friends. That's all that matters. I like you. I'm your friend." This is what happiness is. It's being with someone who likes you, even if you can't last long in bed, even if you suck at having sex. She liked me for who I was. I thought Samantha liked me for who I was, but I was wrong. Gretchen will always be my first love. Thank you all for watching. I'm for real.